guys, I'm out in the dome today. It is close to 50 outside, which is really unusual for Northwest Ohio, which means the sun's out here and it is close to 80 here in the dome. In fact, the fan's on up above, so that means it's 90 up there. So I'm kind of wishing I wore short sleeves, and I forgot the sunblock, so I'm just gonna squat right down here because I'm working on some cute little containers that I want to show you how you can make today. They make great little gifts, and these are actually, I think, for a baby shower, little novelty gifts to give away. So here we go. First up, you want to make sure the container you're using has proper drainage. This one happens to have a nice little hole that's perfect. Now for the soil, I'm using a really loose soil. You can actually purchase cactus soil at almost any garden center. This is actually a really fun project for me because I actually had a couple of these succulents, like this one right here is the kiwi succulent, that needed to be divided. So I'm going to use this label right here, the tag, to make my hole. You can use your finger. My fingers are kind of big, so that's not going to work here. Make your hole and then basically just slide the stem down into it gently. And it's really that easy. The kiwi succulent is perfect for this project because the new growth that needs transplanted have long stems. In fact, I'm going to end up removing these two lower leaves for this project. Carefully get the soil nice and wet before making the hole to transplant the succulent. Nice and wet does not mean saturated, just keep it damp. Too much water will like this, not good, will actually kill the new transplant. So just get it nice and moist and not like this. Now that the soil is ready, you're going to take a tag, or you can use a toothpick even, and make your hole and slide the stem in. And there it is, ready to go. I'm keeping mine in a plastic container that I recycled. I think there were croissants in this, or lettuce or something, I'm not sure. These little containers are perfect for keeping the succulents all together for transportation, and they also help keep the humidity in, which ultimately helps them grow until it's time to go to the event where there'll be gifts. For this project, I was very careful to pick a few varieties that I knew would do well indoors, since these are gifts for February. Most succulents really like the heat outside, so it's best to put them on a patio or at least in a window with full sun. But these varieties that I picked today are ones that I have had success with. Like this one, I believe this is called a black gem. It is a hybrid of an aloe. I'll put the name below, and of course you can find more on my website at brenhaus.com. Another variety I recommend indoors is a Callench's flowering succulent, which these were getting ready to flower, so I thought that would be cool for this gift. And of course I've got some jade in here, which is excellent for indoors. I want to show you really quick how well this jade plant does. Look at this. In a year it got this big, and then in 3 years it's going to be this big. It's a great plant indoor and out. I did have a couple of hen and chicks in here, which I don't really recommend for inside growing. The other plant I used, I'm really excited about. You'll see it a lot this time of year because it does really great indoors, and I always slaughter the name, so here it is. It's Callench's. It's a flowering succulent, and it's going to be pretty when it blooms. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you will check out my website at brenhaus.com, where you'll find more about these plants and other creative ideas.